let's get ready for the starting lineup for tonight's game for the Liberty Hill Panthers. Designated hitter, number 12, Logan Dyer. Left field, number 3, Chase Maxwell. First base, number 24, Cash Durkin. Right field, number 8, Colby DeMars. Third base, number 10, Cade Neuenschwander. Second base, number 11, Trent Eller. Center fielder, number 7, Jack Stavinoff. Catcher, number 28, Carson Riley. Shortstop, number 2, Garrett Neely. And pitching, number 17, Cole Jefferson. Panthers are led by head coach Stephen Hutcherson, assistant coach Kyle Fisher, and assistant coach William Reeder. Now let's get ready to hear for your Rouse Raiders. Second base, number 9, Raynar Heinrich. First base, number 8, Oscar Salazar. Right fielder, number 7, Caden Casper. I know we got more fans. Let's go, peeps. Third base, number 22, Colby Diaz. Catcher, number 5, Carter Heinrich. Designated hitter, number 33, Zach Alvarez. Center fielder, number 10, Landon Miller. Shortstop, number 2, Joe Sparshu. Left field, number 42, Jack Knight. Man on the mound, number 3, Blake Gonzalez. The umpires today, behind the plate, will be Tim Flores, and on the bases, Mike Marshall. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and those who served in our armed forces around the globe while we play the national anthem.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Liberty Hill Baseball here on Vype Media Network. I'm Brian Reed one more time, doing the second of back-to-back. Last night, Liberty Hill started off district play on the right foot with an 8-run outburst in the first inning. They scored 10 runs overall in a 10-2 victory over the Eastview Patriots. They'll be looking to continue their hot hand right here against the Rouse Raiders, and they'll try to get it done with this lineup. It'll be Dyer leading off, DHing tonight, followed by Maxwell playing left field. Durkin playing first base, batting third. DeMar is playing right field, batting fourth. Neuenschwander playing third base, batting fifth. Eller batting sixth, playing second base. Stavina playing center field, batting seventh. That'll be, man, I tell you guys, I wrote in there weird. Yeah. Riley catching, batting eighth, and we'll have Garrett Neely playing shortstop, batting ninth. Pitching tonight for the Rouse Raiders will be Gonzalez. And we'll have Heinrich playing second base, Salazar playing first, Casper in right field, Diaz playing third base, Heinrich playing catcher, Alvarez DHing tonight, Miller in center field, Sparshu at shortstop, and Knight playing left field. Coming into this game, Rouse Bears after last night's night. Liberty Hill, after last night's victory, are 13-2 on the season and look to just continue their dominant streak. I had the 8-run outburst in the first inning, capped off by Garrett Neely's 3-run home run. Afterwards, they cooled off significantly, but still continued to put together good at-bats. That game could have been a lot worse than it really was. And they left quite a few runners stranded on base, including in the very next inning, getting runners at the corners with one out, with no outs, and unable to bring them home. The way Logan Dyer will step in now. Logan Dyer got things started last night with a base hit, and he came around to score. What was part of a 3-hit night for Dyer, he ended up scoring 2 runs. First pitch from Gonzalez is in there for a strike. Wind blowing from right to left. So if anything carries to left field, you got a chance as Dyer tries to check his swings in there for a strike. So 0-2 now on Logan Dyer. He steps in. People work quickly. Gonzalez quickly hit 0-2. Ready for the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes, and that is just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And they're not wasting too much time. Gonzalez ready with the 1-2 pitch. Here comes the Dyer. That one just misses outside once again, trying to paint that corner. Umpire just won't give it to him. The 2-2 pitch now to Logan Dyer. In there for strike 3. That time it did catch the corner. First strikeout for Gonzalez, and there's 1 away. Now I'll bring up Chase Maxwell. Maxwell last night began the game with a walk, and then also had a base hit in that game. Came around to score. He swings at the first pitch. That one is floated over the first base side, but can't be caught. It's 0-1. First baseman Salazar playing a little bit off the bag and didn't get quite good enough jump. Would have been tremendous play regardless. Gonzalez ready. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit in the air to center field. Center fielder doesn't have to move too far, though. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So Miller makes the catch. Those 2 quick outs for Rouse in the first inning. Now I'll bring up Durkin. Durkin had a 2-run double to begin the game last night and came around to score, but was also part of a multi-hit night, ended up being 2 hits. 2 hits for Durkin. A 2-for-4 performance. First pitch to Durkin is a little bit low. Heinrich catches it. Gonzalez is ready. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Durkin. He swings at that pitch. That's a ground ball. Seeing eye single to the right side, a base hit. So Durkin got a base hit in his first at-bat last night. He continues tonight.
Now batting right fielder, number 8, Colby DeMars.
DeMar steps up. He had a sacrifice bunt in his first at-bat last night. Didn't have any hits. He walked, though. The only time he reached was on a walk. With a few base runners for Liberty Hill that did not score. 2 away, runner at first base, top of the first. That's way inside. That hits DeMars. So Durkin heads on over to second base. Neuenschwander steps up now. Neuenschwander hit by a pitch. Had a 2-hit performance last night. In his first at-bat, it was hit by a pitch and eventually came around to score. So threatening now after 2 quick outs. Pitch to Neuenschwander. Inside, that almost hit him. Brushing back a little bit, though. It's 0-1. Liberty Hill in their yellow jerseys with a little pink trim, not pink trim, purple trim. Rouse with the pinstripes, wearing white. 1-0 pitch. That one's low, and Gonzalez, after getting 2 very quick outs. But difficulty finding the zone right now as Heinrich wants to have a talk with him. So Gonzalez, after getting a strikeout of Logan Dyer to begin the game, and a fly out to Maxwell. He gives up a base hit to Durkin, and he hits DeMars on the very next pitch. So Neuenschwander ready. Open stance. Wind is blowing out to the left. Left fielder playing a little bit shallow. Pitch misses. And it's now 3-0. Let's see what they do here. As Trent Eller is on deck. Outfielders all playing a little shallow right now. 3-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Looked like Neuenschwander may have began to throw the bat, and the umpire pulls him right back. Durkin at second, DeMars at first. There's 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. That one's in the air to center field. Center fielder backing up. He gets underneath it now, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Liberty Hill get 2 on, but they do not score. So after half inning, Liberty Hill nothing. Rouse coming up. Listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, back in, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close up in the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Bottom of the first inning here at Raider Baseball Field, which is a Raider Stadium, whatever y'all want to call it. A quick adjustment here on my screen. Oh, no, we're not doing it like that. There we go. So Liberty Hill gets a couple on the top of the first inning. They do not score. It'll be Heinrich, Salazar, and Casper to lead things off for the Rouse Raiders. Cole Jefferson on the mound tonight. He'll be pitching to Carson Riley. Chase Maxwell will be playing left field. Right field will be Kobe DeMar. Center field, Jack Stavanaugh. Cade Neuenschwander over at third base. Shortstop is Garrett Neely. Trent Eller over at second base, and Cash Durkin over at first. So Heinrich steps in. Jefferson on the mound. First pitch is low for a ball. 0-1 pitch, or 1-0 pitch in their first strike. Now it's 1-1. Heinrich swings the bat around, holds it high. He's ready. Jefferson into his delivery. Goes the 1-1 pitch. That one kind of bounces in there. It's 2-1 to Heinrich. Different start for Liberty Hill last night after scoring 8 runs for tonight after scoring 8 runs last night against Eastview. 2-1 pitch to Heinrich from Jefferson, up high and inside, 3-1. Jefferson looks like he's ready. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. Swung on the ground, back up the middle, slow roller, and that's going to get on through for a base hit. As Garrett Neely was playing just a little bit to the third base side. So back up the middle. Heinrich checks in his first base hit, and I'll bring up Salazar. I got to give some props to Salazar for an amazing walk-up song. Love it. Heinrich over at first base, bottom of the first inning. There's nobody out. Pitch from Jefferson. Catches the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Shows bunt. Gets the bunt down. It's a good bunt. Off the base is Jefferson. Slip over to first. Over to Durkin in time. But Heinrich able to advance on over to second base. So sacrifice bunt by Salazar. There's 1 away, and they'll bring up Casper. So Heinrich over at second base. Casper steps in. Jefferson from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. That one gets away from the catcher, Carson Riley. And that's going to allow Heinrich to advance on over to third base. So an inauspicious start to this one. Base hit, sacrifice bunt. I'm not sure you call that a wild pitch or a pass ball. Either way, Heinrich's over at third base with less than 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch. That one's in the air, and that's going to get on through for a base hit just out of the outreach glove of Garrett Neely. And Heinrich comes on home to score. It's 1-0 Rouse. So Diaz steps in now. Only 1 out in the inning. Casper over at first base. Jefferson trying to steal, and then already on the move before the pitch was even thrown. County calls fielder's indifference on there as Casper able to swipe second. So 0-1 pitch to Diaz. Casper getting a sizable lead here. 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Cole Jefferson. It's the first time in this inning that he's actually gotten ahead of the count. As Diaz really crowding that plate. Riley setting up outside. Jefferson looks back the runner. 0-2 pitch. And he'll go outside, but he will not offer. It's 1-2 now to Diaz. Jefferson ready. Looks back the runner. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Inside, not to Neuenschwander. He's up with it. Throws over to first in time. Durkin makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Casper stays at first. Stays at second, I should say. And that'll bring up Heinrich. 2 away. Casper over at second base. And bottom of the first inning, Rouse leading over the Liberty Hill Panthers 1-0. Pitch to Heinrich. And that one misses. Not sure where it missed, but it did. Casper at second, 1-0 count. Jefferson looks him back, pitch to Heinrich. That one's a bouncing ball to the third baseline, but foul. One pitch to Heinrich is popped up and out of play. And it's 1-2. There's a slight chance the ball could actually come at me here. That would be exciting and also terrifying. But I still want it to happen. 2 away, bottom of the first inning, runner at second base. That's Casper. Heinrich at the plate, 1-2 count. Pitch from Jefferson is way inside, almost hits Heinrich. Just able to back off of that one. It's 2-2. Goal's ready. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, full count. Heinrich was down behind 1-2. He's worked the count full. Alvernaz on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Get at bat there by Heinrich. That's the third base runner this inning.
Now batting, number 33, Zach Alvarez.
So Alvarez steps in, Casper over at second base, Heinrich at first. Jefferson in a bit of spot of trouble here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch, that one's in there for a strike. Jefferson looks back the runner. A 1 pitch upstairs. Riley having to come out of his crouch. Jefferson ready. 1-1 to Alvarez. Inside, brushes him back. It's 2-1. Jefferson having a bit of difficulty finding a zone right now. Jefferson ready. 2-1 Alvarez. In the air to center field. That one just might split the gap. We're actually going to get underneath it. And running catch. Making the catch there is the right fielder, Colby DeMars. Rouse gets 1 on the Casper single, but they're going to leave 2 stranded after 1 complete. Our score, Rouse 1, Liberty Hill nothing. Listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
Buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds, really close up in the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by one!
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Top of the second inning here at Rouse High School.
Starting the Panthers off, second baseman number
It'll be Eller, Stavina, and Riley due up. For Liberty Hill. Gonzalez back on the mound. He allowed 2 base runners last time. He was able to get out of the inning. Liberty Hill trailing by 1. Pitch to Eller. He's in there for a strike. Eller had an RBI base hit his last night in a 1-for-4 performance. And also came around to score. That one's on the ground, right to the third baseman, up with it. Strong throw over to first. Has to jump, but applies the tag to Eller for the first out of the inning. Stavina will step in now.
Now batting center fielder number 7, Jack Stavina.
Let me check that. Stavina also came around to score. Did not have a hit, but he walked twice last night. First pitch in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch to Stavina, swings and fouls that one back. It's 0-2. Stavina's ready for the 0-2 pitch. Here's the pitch from Gonzalez. Watches that one. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Top of the second inning. Rouse leading 1-0 over Liberty Hill. 1-2 pitch to Stavina. That one's on the ground. Second baseman has it. Throws over to first in time. And there's 2 away. That's Heinrich to Salazar.
Now batting catcher number 28, Carson Riley.
I'll bring up Carson Riley. Riley also scored last night, had a double, his only hit. And he came around to score on the Garrett Neely home run. Pitch. Now one catches the outside. It's 0-1 to Riley. No one on, 2 outs here in the top of the second. The 0-1 pitch. That one's on the ground. Third baseman has it. Throws over to first. A big stretch right there by the first baseman, Salazar, to make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the second inning. So after 1.5 our score, Rouse 1, Liberty Hill 0. We'll be back listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Bottom of the second here now. Rouse leading Liberty Hill Panthers by a score of 1-0. Cole Jefferson back on the mound. Had a bit of a shaky start to this one, allowing a couple of hits, walking a batter, and allowing one run to come across. It'll be Miller, Sparshoe, and Knight due up. That's 7, 8, 9 due up for the Rouse Raiders.
Now batting center fielder number 10, Landon Miller.
Let's see if Cole Jefferson can kind of take a deep breath here and try to find the zone. Here's the pitch. That one is swung on and missed by Miller. A little bit ahead of that one. It's 0-1. Wind slowly dying down. There you'll see in the flag in the picture, and it's swung on and missed at that one. A huge cut there by Miller. And it's quickly 0-2. Miller's ready. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Jefferson. And he swung on and missed at that one. Went chasing a 3-pitch strikeout. First strikeout for Jefferson. And that'll bring up Sparshoe. Sparshoe.
Now batting number 2, Joe Sparshoe.
It's the Sparshoe. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That one smacked to left field, but foul. Just got a little bit ahead of it. It's 0-2. Sparshoe ready. Jefferson's ready into the stretch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just misses outside. Riley tried to hold on to that one. Tried to get the call, but was unable to. This time was called. Umpire wants to have a word with the Rouse dugout. Everything's set. And here we go. 2-2 pitch from Jefferson. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Sparshoe strikes out swinging. Second straight strikeout for Cole Jefferson in this inning. Second strikeout overall. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Knight.
Now batting left fielder number 42, Jack Knight.
Tonight, that one's in there for a strike. Jefferson really has calmed things down after a shaky first inning. Ready for the 0-2, 0-1. That's on the ground, but foul. Now it's 0-2. I was just seeing into the future a little bit. Knight ready for an 0-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. After a very shaky first inning, Jefferson comes back and strikes out the side. A very quick 1, 2, 3, bottom of the second inning. It's Rouse 1, Liberty Hill nothing. We'll be back listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network. Keep it here.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily pulls it in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Top of the third inning here. Rouse leading Liberty Hill 1-0. Up next will be Garrett Neely, followed by Logan Dyer and Chase Maxwell. Probably don't need to tell y'all last night, Garrett Neely only had one hit, only reached base one time, but he had 3 RBIs. His one hit, a 3-run home run. That was a part of that 8-run top of the first inning, or bottom of the first inning, last night against Eastview. Neely's ready. Here comes the pitch from Gonzalez. That one's popped up on the infield. Gonzalez racing over. Now it's in foul territory. Catcher, Heinrich, able to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that'll bring up Logan Dyer. He struck out in his last plate appearance. So far, Liberty Hill with only 1 hit. Dyer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. He looks at that one for a strike. A 1 pitch and cut on and missed. When chasing after that one, it's 0-2. Maxwell's on deck. 0-2. That one's hitting the air to left field. Wins might catch that one. However, left fielder's gonna catch that one and run it down. That's Knight. And there's 2 away. So 2 quick outs. Now I'll bring up Chase Maxwell, who flew out to the center fielder his last time up. Maxwell with an open stance, waits for the first pitch, in there for a strike. It was the 0-1 pitch on the ground, but foul at the third baseline, quickly behind 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch to Maxwell, and he got ahead of that one, but a little bit too much, and fouls that one. Chase closed the stance just a little bit. 0-2 pitch from Gonzalez on the ground, back up the mill, and that's going to be knocked down by the second baseman, but has no play. Infield single for Maxwell. Great effort there by Heinrich to cut that one off. Wouldn't have mattered much, though. So Maxwell over at first base. Durkin steps up, hit the first hit for Liberty Hill, a single. But was stranded at second in the top of the first inning. Liberty Hill looking for a 2-out rally here. Pitch to Durkin. That one slammed to right field and deep and foul. Durkin trying to ambush Gonzalez. And he did get a hold of that one. Not quite out of the park, but it was foul. So Maxwell over at first base is 2 away, top of the third inning. 0-1 pitch. That one's fouled up the first base line. And it's 0-2. Durkin ready. Behind 0-2, 1 on, 2 outs. Top of the third, Rouse leading 1-0. Gonzalez from the stretch. He's ready. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, up the middle. Shortstop has it. Throws over to first. Big stretch. And he's out. And a great stretch right there by Salazar. Looked like his foot may have just been barely on the bag. There's going to be no appeal. Although Durkin and Maxwell have not gotten off of their bases quite yet, they're convinced that they're safe. They're still standing on first and second. Durkin's convinced he has another infield single. DeMar's still standing in the batter's box. On the on-deck circles, they're going to get me and talk about this one. I've seen this happen, and rarely does it ever actually get overturned. But we'll see here. The entire Rouse team is headed back to the dugout. It was an amazing stretch and a good play there by the shortstop just to get in front of that one, playing from the second base side, the first base side, the second base bag. And they're going to call him safe. It's rare that they overturn it, but this time they do. Infield hit by Durkin, back-to-back base hits. Maxwell's going to head on over to second base. They're going to say Salazar made a tremendous effort, but just couldn't keep his foot on the bag. So Gonzalez headed back to the dugout now to come back onto the mound. He's got another bat to the face, and that's DeMars, who he hit his last time up. So DeMar steps in now. He's going to hold the bat high. Open stance. He wants to pull this one. Here's the pitch, and he swings at that one trying to ambush, but doesn't quite catch all of it. It's 0-1.
Now batting right fielder, number 8, Colton DeMars.
Colby DeMars holds the bat high. From the stretch, Gonzalez is ready. 0-1 pitch. That one misses outside. It's 1-1. Maxwell at second. Durkin over at first base. Liberty Hill ran to the second opportunity here after the out was overturned. That was the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. They're going to wave Maxwell home. The throw will not come to the plate. It comes to second. Maxwell scores. It's 1-1. Liberty Hill takes advantage of their second chance, and they tie things up. That's 3 consecutive singles by Liberty Hill. And that one just barely left the infield. And Neuenschwander will step in now. He flew out to center his last time up. All this coming of 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to Neuenschwander is in there for, nope, that one's going to miss. It's a bounce in there. After 2 quick outs, a pop-up and a fly-out. Gonzalez and the Rouse Raiders defense thought they had gotten out in the inning. Tremendous play by Salazar, but upon further review, they overturned it. And Liberty Hill just taking all the advantage they can right now, trying to retake the lead here. Neuenschwander ahead 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Now one slammed to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. Neuenschwander had a bid. Second batter this inning that's gone just foul. Liberty Hill making all they can out of their second chance. Durkin over at second base. DeMars at first. 1-1 to Neuenschwander. Gonzalez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That one's on the ground, but foul at the third baseline. It's 1-2. Neuenschwander's ready. Throw over to second base real quick, and diving back safely is Durkin. Trying to pick him off. Liberty Hill was very aggressive last night against Eastview. They haven't tried to steal yet. Heinrich danced back over to second base back. 1-2 pitch, and that one is dropped. It was a swinging miss, but dropped by Heinrich. So Neuenschwander will live to see another pitch. Okay, Neuenschwander holds that bat up high. 1-2 pitch. Now one misses outside. Good take there by Neuenschwander. It's 2-2. 2 on, 2 out, top of the third inning. Liberty Hills just tie things up on a DeMars single. Two pitch. Here it comes. And that one's just fouled back. Durkin at second base, DeMars at first. Gonzalez looks him back, 2-2 pitch, and that one's on the ground. Shortstop up with it, he bobbles it, and there'll be no play at first. Sparshoe unable to make the play, and the bases are loaded
Now batting second base.
for Eller,
Number 11, Trent Eller.
who grounded out to third his last time up. So big opportunity right here for the Panthers. They're going to roll that one in error on Sparshoe. Pitch to Eller. That one catches the corner. It's 0-1. Wind picking up again. Again, blowing from right to left. Eller's ready. 0-1 pitch. That one's lined to right field for a base hit. One run scores. It gets behind the right fielder. 2 runs are going to score. It's going to go all the way to the wall. On his way to third base is Eller, and he's in there with a stand-up triple. It's 4-1 Liberty Hill. Casper had to go right underneath his glove. They're going to roll that one in error. That's got to be a base hit and an error. No way you don't give him a hit there. No way. That was right in front of him. He just misplayed it.
Now batting center fielder, number 7, Jack Stavinoff.
Now Stavinoff will step in now. Eller all the way over at third base. I mean, at very least, you're going to give Eller a single. But I don't know how you give him anything else other than the base hit and an error on the right fielder. It's been a kooky inning so far. After 2 quick outs, Maxwell gets an infield hit. Durkin gets an infield hit after it was overturned. And DeMars and Neuenschwander both reach, and then Eller takes advantage. And 4 runs have come across. Stabenow grounded out to second back in the second inning. Stabenow ready. Here comes the pitch. That one catches the corner. It's 0-1. Eller over at third base. So Maxwell, Durkin, DeMars, and Neuenschwander all have reached, all have scored this inning. Big two-out rally right here by Liberty Hill. That one is popped up. Should be playable. Gonzalez underneath it. Makes way for the first baseman, who makes the catch after losing his hat for the final out of the inning. However, Liberty Hill, they take advantage of all their second chances with 2 outs, and they put 4 runs on the board. They lead 4-1. We'll be right back listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13. Got in another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close up the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Top of the order due up for Rouse in the bottom of the third inning. They trail 4-1 to Liberty Hill. Cole Jefferson comes back out in the mound. He struck out the side last time up after allowing a couple of hits and a run back in the first behind Heinrich, Salazar, and Casper. Heinrich came around to score back in the first, had a base hit. Ended up at third base after a sacrifice bunt and a pass ball. That one's hitting the air to center field. Reaching over his Stabenow. He won't get that one, but he'll cut it off. Trying to go for second base is Heinrich, and he's going to be safe. Heinrich jumping all over that one. So runner at second base, nobody out. And they'll bring up Salazar. As sacrifices last time up. Heinrich over at second base. Nobody out, bottom of the third inning. Pitch to Salazar, he swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A one pitch to Salazar, and that one floats in there. Salazar backed away, but it was in there. It's 0-2. Pitch. That one's popped up now to play. Count remains 0-2. Liberty Hill beginning district play last night against Eastview, winning 10-2. Trying to continue their strong play here. 0-2 pitch to Salazar. Swung on and missed. He pulled the string on him. Fourth strikeout for Jefferson. And now bring up Casper. Base hit, RBI, his last time up.
Now batting number 7, right fielder Caden Casper.
Casper stands in. He's ready. From the stretch, here comes Jefferson. Misses outside. Heinrich over at second base after a leadoff double. There's one away. Looks back the runner. 1-0 pitch. That one slammed to the left field line, right field line, but foul. It's off the top of the wall. So one away. Bottom of the third inning. Jefferson looks back. Heinrich over at second base. The 1-1 pitch is lined to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Land right in front of the right field. They're going to wave Heinrich on home. The throw to the plate will be cut off. It's 4-2. Second RBI of the night for Casper. Second run scored for Heinrich. Rouse cuts the lead in half. Now bring up Colby Diaz, grounded out to third, his previous plate appearance. Diaz crowds that plate. That one's in there for a strike. Diaz standing way up in the box. That one is popped up. See if they can catch that one. Stavina coming in. Now racing out actually is the shortstop, Aaron Neely, to make the catch. He had run a long way to catch that one. Now bring up the catcher, Heinrich. Walked his previous plate appearance on a full count.
Number 5, Carter Heinrich.
2 hits this inning for Rouse. 1 run coming across. It's 4-2 right now. Jefferson trying to end this inning without any further damage as that one's in there for a strike. Pitch to Heinrich. It's 1-1. Gasser over at first base is 2 away. Jefferson, 1-1 pitch is swung on, foul tipped, and it's 1-2. Runner on the move, swung on and missed, strike 3. Would have been out anyways. Now they called him safe regardless. But either way, that's the 5th strikeout for Cole Jefferson. It ends the inning, but Rouse gets 1 more on the board on the Casper single. So after 3 complete our score, Liberty Hill 4, Rouse 2. Listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on Vype Media Network. Keep it here.
For the end zone, touchdown, Ryder Hernandez on 4th and 2 from the 17.
Sure, Vype Sports brings you the best in area high school football, but Vype brings you exciting high school volleyball action.
Dive in the middle for the back row. Here comes James and gets the kill.
Vype brings you walk-off home runs on the diamond.
Line drive, deep to left. It is going, and it is gone.
From lacrosse to the pitch to the court and more, the leader in high school sports coverage is Vype Sports.
BYP.
Top of the 4th inning here at Rouse High School. Liberty Hill out in front by a score of 4-2. After what was a kooky top of the 3rd inning. After 2 very quick outs by Gonzalez, Maxwell, Durkin, and DeMars all reached. As Neuenschwander reached on error, Eller is able to clear the bases on a base hit and an error by the right fielder. Gonzalez back out on the mound But the big talking point will be the play over at first base for Durkin, as after further review, they are able to overturn it.
Starting the Panthers off.
And Liberty Hill took advantage. So Carson Riley will step in now. He grounded out to third in his previous plate appearance. 0 for 1. Riley, open stance. Pitch from Gonzalez. That one's back up the middle and through for a base hit. Liberty Hill might be starting to figure out Gonzalez. Now bring up Garrett Neely. And we'll get a courtesy runner in for Carson Riley. That'll be number 32, Colton Rutherford. Full moon tonight. Not quite in my camera shot. I would pan up to show you, which I might do anyways, actually, just for fun. Look at that. Nice full moon. Nope, can't see it. It's behind the clouds. It don't matter. Pitch to Neely is fouled back. Neely popped out, fouled out to the catcher his previous plate appearance. So 0-1 pitch to Neely. Keeps his feet close together as he slams that one to left field, but left field is going to come over and not to move too far and make the catch. Hit hard, but right where someone's standing. So 1 away, back to the top of the order for Logan Dyer. He's 0 for 2 tonight, strikeout and a flyout. Conversation with Gonzalez on the mound. Now you can see the moon in the shot. It's better up close. Then again, so is Liberty Hill baseball. But we're happy you're tuning in anyways. Pitch misses outside to Dyer. Wherever you're listening to this game, I do appreciate you tuning in. 1 away, Riley over at first base. Dyer at the plate. And a big lead for Riley, but he's going to take off anyways. Throw down at second base, and he's going to be out at second. Not a big lead for Carson Riley. Make that Rutherford. Not the biggest lead, but he is gunned down. Now the bases are empty, 2 away now for Logan Dyer. So it's a 2-0 count to Logan Dyer. And that one's going to be grounded right to first base. Salazar can't come up with it. He's going to try to beat Dyer to first, and he does. For the final out of the inning. So Liberty Hill gets 1 base hit, but it's a 1-2-3 top of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th inning with our score. Liberty Hill 4, Rouse 2. Listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning here at Rouse High School. Liberty Hill leading the Rouse Raiders by a score of 4-2. It'll be a 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Rouse Bears. That'll be Almanaz, Miller, and Sparshoe. Cole Jefferson back out in the mound. He's had a bit of difficulty with the top portion of the order. But once you get past hitter number 3, he's been pretty solid. Only allowing one walk. I should say one base runner to a hitter past hitter number 3, and that was a walk to the catcher Heinrich. Alvar now steps in and looks at one outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. 0-1 pitch, and that one misses outside. It's 0-2. Two-0 pitch to Alvarez. That one misses inside. It's 3 balls, no strikes. And the announcer's jinx be rearing its ugly head right now. 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Jefferson. Old Jefferson putting down Alvarez. It's 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Jefferson comes back after being behind 3-0 to pick up his 6th strikeout. And now bring up Miller. He was the first strikeout victim for Cole Jefferson. Back in the second, a part of 3 consecutive strikeouts.
Number 10, Landon Miller.
Jefferson really has found a groove after that first inning. Pitch to Miller, and that one catches the outside corner. It is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, and checks his swing. He went around. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Bouncing ball. That's fair. Neuenschwander up with it. Throw over to first, and it gets away from the first baseman. And trying to hit over second base is Miller, and he's going to reach second safely. They're going to give him a base hit on that one. So Miller's at second base with 1 away. Now bring up Sparshu, who struck out his last time up. So tying run at the play here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Would have been a difficult play regardless, as that ball was hit shallow. Neuenschwander would have had to make a tremendous play. It just got away from Durkin. Sparshu ready. What's that bat up high? Looking back, the runner is Jefferson. First pitch. That one's upstairs. It's 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch on the ground. Neely up, but as it go off his glove, they're going to wave Miller home. There will be no throw. It's 4-3. So Sparshu reaches. I think that is an announcer's jinx right there. Another hit, another error. That's 4 errors right now. Credited or Liberty Hill. So Jack Knight will step in, struck out his previous plate appearance. So it's a 1-run game with only 1 away. Pitch from Jefferson misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Jefferson quickly back to the stretch. Wide open stance from Knight. That one misses upstairs again. 2 balls, no strikes. Sparshu over at first base. Knight was facing a 2-0. That one misses. No, late call there by the umpire. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch tonight. That one does miss outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Heinrich, who's 2 for 2, is on deck. I know this is a pivotal point in the ball game. Rouse will not give up right now. 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. Umpire gave an interesting move. I think he may have thought that was strike 3. I think you're starting this whole punch-out motion before realizing that was only strike 2. So full count tonight. Sparsky over at first base. There's 1 away. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. And that one is just misses inside for ball 4. Second walk allowed by Cole Jefferson. And already 2 for 2 tonight is Heinrich. And he scored 2 runs. Tying run over at second base, that's Sparsky. Knight, go-ahead run over at first. And Coach Hutcherson with the conversation with Cole Jefferson. Big moment right here in the ball game. Liberty Hill in front by 1. There's only 7 innings in high school baseball, so this is definitely a pivotal moment as Hector Infield's had a conversation with Jefferson, and he's going to remain on the mound.
Now batting for your Raiders, second baseman, number 9, Ragnar Heinrich.
So Heinrich led off the game with a base hit, had a double in the previous inning. He's 2 for 2. This would be a big out right here if Jefferson can get it. Double play depth. Pitch misses inside. No, 1 ball, no strikes to Heinrich. Heinrich's ready. The pitch from Jefferson. Looks back the runner. Leg kick in the delivery. That one misses just upstairs. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Heinrich's ready. Jefferson's ready. Leg kick in the delivery. Swung on and missed. Pretty nice crowd here tonight for both sides. Liberty Hill did travel. I can't really see Rouse's side. I can hear him. 2-1 pitch to Heinrich. That one's in the air to center field. Stavinoa racing over, still going back. He makes the catch on the run. And that's a huge second out right there for Cole Jefferson. Stavinoa able to run that one down. Now bring up Salazar, sacrificing the strikeout. 1 run already across this inning.
Now batting first baseman, number 8, Oscar Salazar.
So Sparsky at second, Knight over at first. There's 2 away here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Pitch to Salazar, floated in there by Jefferson. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Jefferson leg kick in the delivery to Salazar, and that one's fouled back. It's 0-2. Jefferson's ready. 0-2 pitch to Salazar, and that one's lined to right field. Racing back, and he's going to make the catch on the run. Rouse gets one back, but Jefferson digs deep and is able to get the next two batters out and keep it at a one-run game. 4 complete, the score, Liberty Hill 4, Rouse 3. We head to the top of the 5th, listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network. Keep it here.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily pulls up in the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Getting ready for the top of the 5th inning here at Rouse High School. It'll be Maxwell, Durkin, and DeMars due up for Liberty Hill. Gonzalez still on the mound. 5 hits, 4 errors. Credited right now, though I still think it's 6 hits, 4 errors for Liberty Hill. Meanwhile, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Rouse. Last time up, Maxwell. The base hit came around to score. He flew out in the first inning. He's currently 1 for 2. Maxwell back in the batter's box, open stance as he looks that one in there for strike 1. Gonzalez works quickly. It's a 1 pitch. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. All 4 runs for Liberty Hill coming in the 3rd inning. 1-1 pitch. And he swung at that one, swung hard, and just barely caught a piece of it. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Gonzalez. That one's fouled at the plate as Maxwell stays alive. Pitch from Maxwell, and that's lined down the right field line, but foul. Maxwell's ready. Gonzalez is ready. 1-2 pitch. And checks his swing there, and they're going to appeal, and they're going to say he did not swing. As Heinrich was up trying to make the quick tag. No one on, no one out. Gonzalez works fast. Leg kick and a delivery. That one is popped up. Might remain playable. It's going to land on top of the Rouse dugout. Salazar giving that one a look. Count remains 2-2. Gonzalez, leg kick and a delivery. Bounces that one in there, and Maxwell has worked the count full. Really working fast. Payoff pitch. That one's popped up. Should be playable. Coming over as the right fielder. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. I'll bring up Durkin. Base hit his previous appearance after further review. Durkin, that's a line driving over the glove of the second baseman, Heinrich, and into right field. Second hit of the night for Durkin, jumping all over that pitch by Gonzalez. DeMars will step in now. Base hit and an RBI his last time up. So one out here in the top of the fifth. Thrower to first base off the glove of Salazar, but diving back safely is Durkin. Pitch to DeMars. Misses outside. DeMars reaching twice tonight. Once on a hit by pitch, once on a base hit. One-0 pitch to DeMars. Checks his swing. Doesn't matter. It's in there. It's 1-1. Mars with that open stance, holding the bat high. Watches that one go outside. It's 2-1. Durkin over at first base, and DeMars swings and misses at that one. It's 2-2. New and Schwander on deck. Mars is ready, and up the middle, grabbed by the shortstop, steps on the bag for one, on to first, stretch by Salazar, double play. What a stretch by Salazar. It's a 1-2-3, top of the fifth inning, 6-3, double play. So we'll head to the bottom half of the fifth inning with our score, Liberty Hill 4, Rouse 3. You're listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily pulls up in the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
We're heading to the bottom of the fifth inning here at Rouse High School. What has been a pretty exciting game so far. It's been 4-1 at one point, and Rouse is just trying to scratch and claw the way back into this one. They've scored runs in the third inning and in the fourth inning. A new pitcher out for Liberty Hill. Now be Blaze Milam. And he'll face the heart of the Rouse order. It'll be Casper Diaz and Heinrich due up. So Jefferson Knight ends. He gives up 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. So Gaden Casper, RBI in his first plate appearance. And a base hit in his second. He's 2 for 2. And looks at that one right down the gut. And some heat on that one by Malam. Malam's ready. 0-1 pitch. Some more heat in there. It's 0-2. Thank you very much. 0-2 pitch from Malam. That one's a bit low. And there's some zip on this guy. 1-2 pitch to Casper. Back up the middle. He hung back on that one and able to line that one to center field for a base hit. Casper, 3-hit night. Tying run aboard for Diaz, who was 0 for 2.
Now batting, third base, number 22, Colby Diaz.
So runner at first base in Casper. Diaz at the plate. One on, nobody out. Pitch to Diaz, that's line to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Going from first, trying to go from first to third is Casper. He'll make it. The throw ball gets over the head of Neuenschwander. Winding up over at second base is Diaz. I'm going to credit Diaz with a single there, winding up at second base on the throw. That's 8 hits so far tonight for the Rouse Raiders. As Blaze Malam comes in, it's ahead 0-2 on Casper and gives up back-to-back base hits, and then those runners at second and third with nobody out. So the go-ahead run at second base for Heinrich, a walk and a strikeout so far tonight. He's 0 for 1.
Ready for your Raiders, catcher number 5, Carter Heinrich.
Well, I'm just trying to limit the damage so far. Time called. I don't know what's going on right here. So you can see Diaz is going to head back to the dugout. We'll get a new runner in for him. That's number 55 for the Rouse Raiders.
Number 55, Carson Voigt, will come in and run for Colby Diaz.
Heinrich points it back over to Malam. Righty on righty. First pitch. That one's low. So Castro over at third base. Diaz over at second. Diaz representing the go-ahead run in the bottom of the fourth inning. There's nobody out. Bottom of the fifth inning. Check that. Pitch to Heinrich. That one's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Heinrich points the bat. From the stretch, it's Malam. Here's the pitch. That one, it gets away from the catcher, and coming on home is Casper. This game's tied. Diaz over at third base. And for Liberty Hill, that's the exact opposite thing that you wanted. We're all tied up here in the fifth inning. And there's still nobody out. And it's 2-1 to Heinrich. That one's fouled back. It's now 2-2. So 2-2 count to Heinrich. In there for strike 3. Big strikeout for Liberty Hill. Big strikeout for Blaze Malam. And Alvarez will step up now. He is currently 0 for 2, the strikeout and the flyout.
Now batting number 32, Zach Alvarez.
Alvarez steps in. Diaz over at third base. All tied up at 4 as he swings at the first pitch but fouls it away. Liberty Hill scoring all their runs in the third inning. Thanks to help from an error. 0-1 pitch, and that's in there for a strike to Alvarez. Oh, 2 pitch to Alvarez. Checks his swing and the late call, but strike 3. Big second out, second strikeout for Malam. Now bring up Miller. Miller base hit his last time up, came around to score. He's 1 for 2.
Now batting center fielder number 10, Landon Miller.
Pitch to Miller. That one's low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch to Miller. And that one's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Diaz over at third base. There's 2 away. One run has come across here in the bottom of the 5th inning to tie things up at 4. Only played a 7, so this can be an exciting finish. That one catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Ground ball. Malam up with it, and he loses the handle on it, and the run comes home. Rouse has the lead. I think Malam didn't know what he was going to do with that one. That's the 5th error on Rouse as Diaz came on home. And maybe he's thinking he might try to flip it on over to the first baseman, Durkin, and instead of applying a tag. Sparshy will step in. He's 1 for 2 tonight. So Rouse once again behind by a run. Pitch to Sparshy, who's in there for a strike. Throw to first base, not in time. That one's back up the middle, over the glove of Malam, but he'll make the play as a second baseman for the final out of the inning. However, Rouse scores 2 on error on a pass ball, and they take the lead 5-4. We head to the top of the 6th inning with our score. Rouse 4, Liberty Hill. Rouse 5, Liberty Hill 4. You're listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network. Keep it here.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Top of the 6th inning here at Rouse High School. I mean, a new pitcher in for the Rouse Raiders. I'll try to get his name as soon as I can. Rouse coming into this game, they are 11-4. Well, Liberty Hill's 13-2. Both teams 1-0 in district play, so this is a big matchup right here to take over the top spot in the district. So Colby Diaz steps in. who was playing third base. The new third baseman in this game. He'll face Neuenschwander, Eller, and Stavina. Liberty Hill, at least 3 outs to work with. Sorry, 6 outs to work with. Try to make up at least 1 run. They've hit the ball hard a few times down each line, and both times they've gone foul.
Leading the Panthers off in the top of the 6th inning, number 10, Kane Neuenschwander.
Neuenschwander reached on an error back in the 3rd inning and came around to score. Liberty Hill with 7 hits, 5 errors. So Diaz going from third base to pitcher. Neuenschwander steps in. Wide open stance. Wants the bat onto his shoulder. And he swings, misses at the first pitch, trying to ambush. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch from Diaz. That one catches the corner. It's 0-2. These pitchers are working fast. Remind me of softball pitchers. They get the sign, they just go. 0-2 pitch. Way outside, 1-2. One-two pitch. In there for strike 3. Neuenschwander in air takes the bat off his shoulder. First strikeout for Diaz, and there's 1 away for Eller. Eller, base hit. He is 1 for 2. Pitch to Eller. That one's inside. 1 ball, no strikes. No one on, 1 out. Pitch to Eller way inside, and that hit the umpire. Not seen that before. And that did not look like it felt nice. He's going to take a little seat here. For a second, I thought that hit Eller, and it hit the umpire, and it hit him hard. There's only 2 umpires tonight, so you don't want to lose one. I mean, that has got to hurt. How fast he's throwing that one. He's back up on his feet. The crowd giving the umpire a nice round of applause. What does happen, though, the umpire can't continue on in the game? I know in the MLB, they'll just work with what they got. Here, we have the 1 umpire. So they're going to get a new home plate umpire. This is certainly an interesting situation right here. We've gone past 5 innings. There's only 6 outs left as the umpires now come back out of the dugout. So while they figure the situation out, we're going to take a quick break. It's the top of the 6th inning, 1 away. Listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Lily pulls from the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com.
VYPE.com.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
For the end zone. Touchdown Ryder Hernandez on 4th and 2 from the 17.
Sure, Vype Sports brings you the best in area high school football, but Vype brings you exciting high school volleyball action.
Dive in the middle for the back row. Here comes James and gets the kill.
Vype brings you walk-off home runs on the diamond.
Line drive, deep to left. It is going and it is gone.
From lacrosse to the pitch to the court and more, the leader in high school sports coverage is Vype Sports.
VYPE.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.
I'll have to cut that advertisement short, and I'm sure y'all are okay with that. And the umpire comes back out, and I see the round of applause to the umpire as he shakes hands with Diaz. That's 1-0 count to Eller. It was 2 balls, no strikes. Like trip on umpires a lot, but they're still people, so it's nice to see that he's okay. 2-0 pitch. That one misses. It's now 3 balls, no strikes. Stavina on deck. He's 0 for 2. Pitch to Eller. Now one catches the zone. It's 3-1. Wind has significantly died down. So those flags aren't moving. No flags moving. There's no wind right now. Line drive right to the shortstop for the second out. So 2 away for Stavina. And he is 0 for 2 tonight. Pitch to Stavina. And he swung on and missed. First strike. Pitch from Diaz. And that's in there for a strike. Quickly ahead 0-2. Going on 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Rouse scoring 5 runs to Liberty Hills 4. 0-2 pitch to Stavina. And he just catches a piece of that one. Very cloudy night right now. 0-2 pitch to Stavina. Checks his swing. They're going to say he successfully checked it, and it's 1-2. Comes the 1-2. Ground ball, right side. Second baseman catches it, flips it on over to first. Running hard is Stavinen, though, is unable to beat the throw. It's a 1-2-3, very long. Top of the 6th inning. But I'd say the umpire is okay. We'll take another break. Back at the bottom of the 6th inning, listening to Liberty Hill Baseball on the Vype Media Network.
For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
30-13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close at the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Rouse High School. Rouse leading Liberty Hill by a score of 5-4. Milan back out in the mound. Came out in the 5th inning. Allowed a couple hits, got a couple strikeouts. But a pass ball and an error has given Rouse the lead. Knight, Heinrich, and Salazar. Knight walked back in the 4th inning. He is 0 for 1 as the pitch is in there for a strike. Liberty Hill just trying to keep us a 1-run game. Heading to the top of the 7th inning. A 1 pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. Third strikeout for Milan. Back at the top of the order. Heinrich 2 for 3 tonight, scoring 2 runs. He flew out to center field in his 3rd plate appearance back in the 4th inning.
Now batting, number 9, Ragnar Heinrich.
First pitch in there for a strike. A 1 pitch inside. It's 1-1 to Heinrich. No one on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Rouse leading Liberty Hill 5-4. 1-1 pitch to Heinrich. Pops that one up and out of play. It's 1-2. Leaves Malam. Trying to get him out of the inning. 1-2 pitch. That one's lined to the left field line, but foul. Heinrich getting ahead of that one. One-two pitch. That one bounces in there. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Popped up and out of play. It's going to remain 2-2. Heinrich not going away quietly. Two-two pitch to Heinrich. Line down the left field line. That's hooking and foul. Good at bat here. Good battle here between Malum and Heinrich. That one misses low, and Heinrich's worked the count full. Payoff pitch to Heinrich. Line drive or ground ball foul up the third base line. This is the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Team Alam and Heinrich. Salazar on deck. Payoff pitch. Ground ball over the head of Laman off the glove of the shortstop, Neely. So a base hit for Heinrich, his third tonight. Now will bring up Salazar. Sacrifice in the first inning. He is currently 0 for 2.
Now batting first baseman number 8, Oscar Salazar.
Everybody else trying everything they can to try to keep us a one-run game going into the 7th. Only one away here in the top of the first inning. Heinrich at first base, Salazar at the plate. Bit of a close stance as he swings at the first pitch, but fouls that one back. A 1 pitch. Ground ball, but foul up the third base line. Quickly ahead 0-2. Alam's 0-2 pitch. Leg kick in the delivery. Throws low. Throw on second base. And Heinrich's out. That was Riley over to, I believe, Trent Eller. A huge second out of the inning. So Heinrich caught stealing, as that one's going to be through the left side for a base hit. So a big second out that was. As Salazar gets his first base hit of the night. And now I'll bring up Casper, who has had a 3-hit performance, including a couple of RBIs and a run score.
Number 7, Kaden Casper.
So Sal's over at first base, Casper at the plate. There's 2 away. A 10-hit night for Rouse. Now one's in there for a strike. That caught stealing on Heinrich. Huge out right now in this ball game. A 1 pitch misses. It's 1-1. Salazar at first base. There's 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Alam's ready. The 1-1 pitch. That one misses low. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the ground. Neuenswander has to go underneath his glove. That's a fair ball. Coming over to the left fielder to cut that one off. There'll be runners at second and third. So Casper with his 4th hit of the night. And Salazar heading on over to third base. And I'll bring up Diaz, the pitcher, had a hit back in the fifth inning. Or in the fifth inning. And so Diaz, they're going to intentionally walk Diaz. So they're going to load the bases up for the catcher, Heinrich. 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts and a walk. At one point, the bases were empty with nobody out, but a couple of base hits.
Now batting for the Raiders, catcher number 5, Carter Heinrich.
Have really put Liberty Hill in not the best situation. They just act like the bases are empty as Heinrich steps off the rubber. They're going to call a balk. It's 6-4 on a balk. After stepping off of the rubber like he was getting ready to pitch. And that is just not what you wanted to see right there. So coming home to score, Salazar. Casper moves over to third base. Diaz over to second. First pitch is foul back. It's 0-1. So not even a pitch being thrown. Lam with the balk. Diaz getting a courtesy runner in over at second base. And a field from Rolam came into this game with a 4-3 lead. And a couple of errors and a balk, including a pass ball, giving up 3 runs in the 5th and 6th inning. Has given Rouse a 2-run lead as Heinrich fouls that one back. It's 0-2. That one's back up the middle, and it's going to get on through for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. And it's now 8-4. Heinrich delivers. As Rouse has just doubled their lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So pinch hitter in Mikey Capoto. That one's going to get on through for a base hit. Almost hit the runner, which would have been automatic out. Another hit this inning is off the bag, but able to get back on safely. Heinrich heading on over to second base. This has just gone from bad to worse right now for Liberty Hill. 3 runs have come across this inning. 5 runs in the previous 2 innings for the Rouse Raiders. They have 12 hits.
For the Raiders, center fielder number 10, Landon Miller.
Liberty Hill will have their backs against the wall in the top of the 7th inning. Miller steps in. Heinrich over at second base. Runner over at first base. 2 away. That one's on the ground. Neely up with it. Throws over to first. And in time, and mercifully, the inning comes to a close. So Rouse scores 3 runs, and they lead this one by a score of 8-4. Last chance for Liberty Hill Panthers on the top of the 7th inning. And Liberty Hill will send out Riley, Neely, and Dyer. Try to keep this game going into the bottom of the 7th inning as Colby Diaz will head back out onto the mound. In baseball tradition, playing Sweet Caroline. It was probably started by the Boston Red Sox. Not sure if another team was playing it before that. I think Penn State also used to play this song too. I've heard of that at a few weddings. Oh, let's just go for it. Last chance for Liberty Hill. It'll be Riley, Garrett Neely, and Dyer. That's 8-9-1 against Colby Diaz, who shut him down in the 6th inning. Open stance for Riley. First pitch is outside. Liberty Hill only scoring in that 3rd inning. All the runs coming after a 2-out. The 3rd out was overturned as pitches swung on and fouled back. And also thanks to an error by the right fielder. Scoring all 4 runs in the 3rd inning. Both teams 1-0 in district play. Rouse 11-4. Meanwhile, Liberty Hill 13-2 as that pitch catches the corner. It's 1-2. As time is called by Riley. One-two pitch. That's in there for strike 3. Riley can't believe it. That's a 2nd strikeout for Diaz. And there's one away for Gary Neely. Pitch to Neely. Brushes him back. That's inside. Ball, no strikes. No one on, one out, top of the 7th. Liberty Hill trailing by 4. That pitch catches the outside corner. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Misses outside in a similar spot. It was just called a strike. Lucky call there for Neely. Neely keeps his feet close together, takes a step. And that one misses. It's 3-1. Logan Dyer's on deck. Three-one pitch. That's low, ball 4. As is running hard at first base was Neely. Maybe thinking about trying to take second base. But Heinrich able to catch that one. So first walk allowed, first base runner allowed by Diaz. So Logan Dyer will step in. He is 0 for 3. So Neely over at first base. As Dyer will watch the strikes when it gets away from Heinrich. Not advancing on second base is Neely. A 1 pitch. That one's fouled up and out of play. Is that where my car is? Yeah, pretty close. Didn't hit it, but close. Dyer quickly behind 0-2 to Diaz. Neely with a big lead up at first base. He's going to run, and that one's fouled back. He had a tremendous lead, Neely had. As Dyer fights that one off. And they are not really concerned with what Neely's doing over at first base right now. As Neely will go again, the strike three, ball gets away. Trying to hit it over to first base is Dyer, and he'll reach. They're gonna roll Dyer out, and he was out. The Dyer strikes out. Heading on second base is Neely. So if Dyer had reached second base before that strikeout, he'd be safe. So last chance now goes to Maxwell. A base hit. He is 1 for 3 as pitch misses upstairs. Liberty Hill already had 1 2-out rally. They need one more. They need 4 runs to extend this one. Pitch to Maxwell. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch. Misses outside. Neely with the big lead off of second base. Races on back. It's 2-1. So 2-1 pitch to Maxwell. On the ground. Shortstop up with it. Throws on over to first base. Not in time. Speedy Maxwell able to beat out the run. They'll see another batter, and that brings up Durkin. Durkin, 3-hit night. They need at least one more from him right now.
Now batting first baseman, number 24, Cash Durkin.
First pitch to Durkin is popped up and out of play. So Maxwell over at first base, Neely over at third. 0-1 pitch, runner goes, and he'll safely swipe second base. Fielder's indifferent, so Maxwell on second base. It's 1-1 to Durkin. The tying run's on deck right now with 2 away. So they need Durkin to get on. 1-1 pitch in there for a strike, and Liberty Hill's down to their last strike. He's ready, the 1-2 pitch. Misses outside, good catch there by Heinrich. 2-2 to Durkin. Two from Gonzalez. Outside, full count. Good take there by Durkin. So Durkin was behind 1-2. Big pitch coming up right here. Gonzalez ready, works fast. Payoff pitch. That's in the air to center field. Backs up the center fielder, still going back. Gets underneath it and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Durkin gave that one a ride. But Rouse rides 8 runs on 12 hits, 3 errors. Meanwhile, Liberty Hill, they will commit 5 errors, only having 8 hits in the ball game. And they fall to Rouse by a final of 8-4. Had a chance in the top of the 7th inning, but just could not get that tying run to the plate. So difficult night for Liberty Hill. Had a field from Malam, had the pass ball in the air. Came in with the lead, but Liberty Hill will just have to come on back. They fall to 13-3, 1-1 in district play. Rouse improves to 12-4 in district play. If you guys have enjoyed listening to me, Jason will be back next time out. But I've enjoyed filling in for you guys on Liberty Hill Baseball. Hope one day to do it again. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me as I've enjoyed calling these games. And that'll do it from us here at Rouse High School. My name is Brian Reed. I'd like to thank my QA, Shane, for making sure everything sounds good out there. And a huge thank you to Rouse for being such gracious hosts and providing me with a chair. My table was too big. They gave me all the help in the world, and I thank them very much for being such gracious hosts. And thank you to you over at Liberty Hill for allowing me into your homes and listening to this game. And Jason will be back next time. Until then, my name is Brian Reed saying so long, take care.